Independence is a controversial subject that has gripped Scotland for the past few years. Many questions have been asked of the Scottish Government who want to nationalise Scotland. The frequently discussed issues are pensions, welfare, and of course, can Scotland actually afford to become independent? Although critics have dubbed some of the Yes campaign's answers as being vague and not given the guarantees needed, Better Together, who believes Scotland is strengthened by being part of the Union, have been accused of widespread scaremongering. However, with only 10 months left until the all-important referendum in September, and both campaigns gathering strength and momentum, we are on Ayr High Street to see what the people think.
Voting in September next year?
Yes.
How would you be voting?
Yes.
Yeah?
I'll be voting yes too for independence.
And what reasons will you be voting yes?
Well, I've not read up, as much as I'd like to. People want to stay in the Union. I think they're trying to scaremonger and really they don't have a leg to stand on. And I think yes is probably the best for the country.
I was wavering there slightly, but my main concern was the pensions. So the Scottish Parliament guaranteed the pensions wouldn't change. So I'm now a positive yes.
I think it's a no, mate, at the moment.
Why?
Many reasons, many to describe in public, but I think the currency is quite a worrying factor. I mean, it's still going to be run by England. I think that's quite worrying. And nothing's really been explained properly.
No, I'm not very well informed about the whole Scottish independence thing, so I don't really have an opinion about it, to be honest.
I'll be voting to stay in the Union.
And why is that?
Well, I think united we're stronger than divided.
If it's run correctly, it depends on the policies. If everything's done correctly, then yes, I think it'd be a great boon for Scotland.
I would probably vote for Scottish independence were it not for the fact that it's apparently going to leave about a £6 billion deficit.
To begin with, we'll all lose money, but in 5 years we will end up making more money and be a more powerful country than the rest of the UK.
I think you've got to look at the other small European countries and how they've got on and how they've evolved, and they're all making a success for themselves, whereas we seem to still be struggling. We've been in this recession for so long, we seem to be the only ones that are properly improving. I think there's a lot to come out whenever the white papers come out as well. Hopefully that's going to sort of give everyone a wee bit more to sort of look at.
Well, the public are still pretty split, and with the opinion polls changing all the time, nobody seems to be sure what will actually happen to Scotland within the next year. All eyes are firmly ahead on the 18th of September 2014.